I don't know how or how you do it. You blow my mind without a word. Ooh, stuck upside down. I might be dreaming. There's no way back now. Take every inch of my body. Wanna dance with you all night long. Dive in, baby,
Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back. It's Saturday afternoon-ish. I just came back from Walmart. You know that is my Saturday morning twist. So I got all those bags going on. I wanted to show you my new air fryer and some other things that I grabbed. You see this old one? Girl, it has run its course. The handle is broke. Inside is crazy. But this one right here got all the bells and whistles. You know what I mean? Air frying, baking, dehydrating, all of that. 9-in-1, y'all. 9-in-1. And then I grabbed some of these jars for my sweet treat stuff, right? I just want to declutter and organize some things. Got the things for the Ziploc bags, some drawer dividers. I grabbed all of this from Amazon. My mini dash pie maker. I can't wait, girl. And then this oven right here, I think hubby said he might take it to work. I don't need to. You know what I mean? But let me show you what I grabbed from Walmart. Just, not too much. We really quick and fast in there. Some potato rolls for my hot dogs, right? Some Minute Maid juice, Cara, Jiffy, cornbread. I usually doctor that up a little bit. This is the only coffee I drink. I'm a lightweight, y'all. That is light roast, right? My oatmeal bars, I love these so much. I don't eat as much. I try to eat good when I can, right? I grabbed some mixed vegetables, the frozen ones, because I want to do a chicken pot pie in that mini dash pie maker. And then I got carrots and broccoli florets so I could do a broccoli and cheese soup in a crock pot. Carrots, Pop-Tarts, and pizza. Let me swing around. Girl, the apple pie filling, because I want an apple pie a la mode, mind you, right? And some cream of chicken, cream of mushroom, some diced, tomatoes, the petite ones, some broth, chicken and beef, some salsa. I want to do a little chicken crock pot. Girl, we crock potting. Crock potting. Some jelly, and I didn't want to run out of onion, so I just grabbed one. But let's hit it.
I told myself that maybe he ain't worth it. Too bad I hate advice.
You guys see my mini me is helping me out. She does it without even being asked. I love it. She takes everything out the box. We crush them. You guys, this is so therapeutic. We love it so much. So we crush them, just so that I can get more into the recycle. But she's just like me. So we're just putting everything away. And she got her pizzas out of the box. Look, she put them up against her face. I think she likes the cold. It's a sensory thing.
At me like I know what he's thinking, but I don't have a clue.
So I'm just taking all that other stuff to the pantry. Some stuff went into the refrigerator. Cara went out to the recycle and put those in there for me. Meanwhile, you haven't seen Sid yet, have you? That girl.
Pocket, I know that I'm just a treat. Well, the taste is bitter.
Oh, here she go. What? She made like a quick appearance. I can't with her. She is not helping. I think she got her iPad on. She's over there singing right over there. You can kind of see her arm on the side of the screen over there. But yeah, I'm just filling up my coffee. And throwing that back, I needed the other one to kind of do the overflow. So that's what I'm doing over here. Now, I don't know where Kara went. Now she going. So I guess she said, I crushed some boxes. I'm done.
Share my lipstick, taste my breath, and love me like you love a pack of smokes in the morning. Share my lipstick, taste my breath, and love me like you love.
So I'm going to get started with a little bit of organization. All of these things I bought from Amazon. I'm going to make sure I link it below. But I do a lot of sweet treats and, chocolate covered pretzels, things like that, right? So I want to transfer all of these things, all of the good, right, into these 5-ounce jars, I think they are. Yeah, I was trying to gauge. Girl, you should have saw me on Amazon. Like, is this big enough? But these are perfect because some have more than others do. So look at that. They fit perfectly. So let's rock out with this for a minute. So I did have a couple tubes where they look nice already in their own original packaging. So like this right here, I didn't bother to put them in. But then I had some where I only had a little bit. So I had these tiny little containers that I got from Dollar Tree. I think it was like 10 in a pack. Those too came from Dollar Tree, I feel like. So you see what I mean? Nice and tiny, right? Just throw that in there. So, So these right here are breast cancer awareness ones that I grabbed. They are so pretty in this jar, the pink ribbons. And then this green one right here, wait for it. Girl, I was like, wait a minute, it already looked pretty in the other packaging. So now I got to use my hand as a funnel. I did pretty good though. I didn't drop any of it. So yeah, throw that top back on, boom, right? And then I just still keep it moving, putting everything in, using my hand as a funnel again. It was just easier than grabbing one, you know what I mean? So yes, that Halloween. And these are the ones that I grabbed from Dollar Tree. Remember all the ones that they have out now? So I'm just taking them out the boxes. I feel like the boxes is what causes clutter for me. So clearly, because, me and Kara take everything out. We crush the boxes. So, yeah. So this is like the treat drawer. And this is where I throw extra chocolate in. My measuring spoons are in here. Cupcake wrappers and liners and all kinds of sugar honey iced tea is in this drawer. And every time I open it, so we're on the island. I have 2 drawers and 2 cabinets, which we are going to get to. And every time I open this drawer, I get such anxiety. I'm like, girl, you need to get it together because it's fall and you in the kitchen a lot more. I feel like these are my my tips when I, put the frosting on, the icing. So those are all my different tips. And girl, it's a whole thing going on in here. So just spraying that down with that Mrs. Myers, right? Getting that all cleaned up. And once I do that, I'm going to throw down, I'm just going to throw some liner down, nothing special. Cut that up, just a little piece, because I want to put the jars in here that I filled with the good. And I just don't want them to touch the surface, that's all. So I'm going to get that down, throw all my stuff back in, and see how we're going to work this out. Girl, more tips. Oh my goodness. You see what I mean? Get it out the box. Why were they in there? So just a little container from the Dollar Tree to store them in. So that works out perfectly. And yeah, I'm just going to start throwing the jars in here.
You say you don't wanna get in trouble, that you're doing fine cause you got me. I don't wanna break your little bubble, but you gotta wake up to reality.
So I couldn't figure out whether I wanted them to lay down or stand up. So I'm like, if I stand them up, I'm not going to be able to really see what's inside. You know what I mean? And these are all so pretty. Normally, I don't like to see things, right? But because it's in a drawer and it's out of sight for me, when I pull it out, it's okay for me to see everything, if that makes any sense. So this is where I'm gonna put down that drawer divider, right? I didn't think it was going to fit, but it fits perfectly. It stretches to about 19 inches, I feel like. So it was perfect. And I'm probably going to use some like in the closets. Because of my closet, I'm probably going to use them in the drawers that's in the closet. So it's all good. Like, I don't know what I'm going to separate, but I'll utilize them for something.
You gotta chase it, gotta believe it. You gotta go get it for yourself.
So you see these little containers I'm putting in, right? The ones I got from the DT. So I'm trying to make it so that I can see what's in them. And I'm like, this is not working out. So I turned them up and I'm like, I can't see what's inside of there. So I ended up flipping them. Wait, before that, I decided to take this heavy duty stuff out and put it down the bottom in the cabinet. I feel like that's where it's going to end up. But I'm flipping the container so that I can see what's in them. And I was like, oh my gosh, this is perfect. So yeah, I'm crazy. You see the flip? Isn't that so much better? So when I open it now, it's like, boom, everything is right there for me to see. So it was perfect. This container is where all the Dollar Tree sprinkles ended up. Since they were already in like that clear packaging, I just left them there. It worked out perfectly. Everything's, you know, in this container. So, and then I realized I already had a thing of eyes, the small one. So I opened up the other eyes that I had. That sounds so gross. But anyway, I put them in there and it was golden. So you remember how it looked in the beginning. Oh my goodness. But the way it turned out, look at this. It is such a stress reliever to see all of these pretty colors, all of the good. Look at that. Y'all, that's cute. I love it. Let me feel your love again. All right, so here we go in the cabinet right underneath that drawer. So this is where the mixer is. I had some other appliances in here, like a can opener. I got the bags that you put the frosting in, right? I got rolling pins in here. It's the whole thing. So I'm gonna just clear some of this stuff out and girl, and do some things. Everything is all right. Oh, I wanna be with you. Oh, I wanna be with you. Let me be that someone looking. My mixer right here, I love so much. So the decals came from Etsy. I feel like I grabbed a couple years ago. The mixer is a KitchenAid. I love it. All the attachments that go to it. So it's all good. So just cleaning that up, and I'm not going to put any liner down here on this one, but just getting everything back in there. The KitchenAid, Baker's going to bake, my Ray Done crock. I'm just throwing all the spatulas and all of that stuff in there. Got my rolling pins set up. So yeah, just throwing everything back. Just the two of us, and we could stay up all night, kissing under street lights, doing what we found so many of the frosting bags. There were large ones, medium-sized ones, and then they had the little rubber things that you use to keep it closed with. I had a bunch of those, so I just stored everything in this a Dollar Tree container. I feel like, yeah. And then yes, you see me, girl. The Phillies, oh my goodness, the Phillies was cutting up. They won. It was a whole thing. I'm throwing boxes behind me so that I could step on them later if Kara don't get to them first. But yeah, so just storing all of that in there. And then these are like all my spoons, my measuring spoons and stuff like that. So throwing that on top. Yes. So you see all the craziness before, right? Girl, I am so satisfied looking at this right now. Oh my goodness. You hear Kara in the background? Let me close that. She's singing. So here go these Ziploc sandwich bags, the gallon bags, right? The snack bags. Now this came a set of 4, like the long one for the gallon bags, and then it was 3 other ones. So I only use 3. I'm going to use the 4th one for quart bags, which I didn't have. So I just girl, you see me throw that on the floor. I just stored that underneath. So yeah, just getting that all in there. And then I love the stickers. So I was putting those on there. Yeah, it was a good time for me. So here we go before. Over here, I'm right underneath the air fryer. So that's looking like, girl, it wasn't too bad, but it looks a whole lot nicer with everything the same color. So yes, here's the spice drawer. Just wanted to show you I didn't have to do anything with that. So let me close that. And this is the cabinet over, well, you see where it is, like over by the window. And all of this stuff right here was what was up top. So I want to get it in this cabinet, which is right under the spice drawer. I'm still over here on the island. So this is where we're about to have a party. We're about to have a few people over. Something's about to go down. We need to pull out the good. So it's a lot of serving trays down here. And I have my mixing bowls and some measuring cups and stuff. Girl, I done found another rolling pin. That's got to go in the cabinet next door, right? And then I have all this overflow of seasoning. Do y'all remember when I did the spice drawer? Y'all were like, girl, where is the overflow of seasoning going? Well, it's actually in a bin in the cabinet, but my lazy ass was putting some down here when I was buying more stuff. So that need to come out so I could do some things with that. But girl, yeah, I'm crazy. Let me finish this.
Under my tattoos, just a remedy, and the way you go, baby, don't you know there's a remedy.
You guys see me rocking all this Ray Dunn. You guys know I'm a huge Ray Dunn fan. I have a whole nother channel on it. I know some of you guys do rock with me on both channels. Thank you. You know what else I had in here? A lot of my chocolate molds, like that I put on top of cupcakes or Rice Krispie treats when I'm doing those. And look at the Star Trek one. I got that from my husband. Made that for him. So yeah, you see like the plastic molds for Oreos and things like that. So I found a lot of the ones I couldn't find. Girl. I'm trying to figure out how I want the things to be put in, so I'm moving kind of slow. So I'm thinking when I stand up, like when I'm standing and I bend over to open it, like lean over to open it, where do I gravitate more towards, the top or the bottom? I feel like it's the top, so that's where the containers and like my mixing bowls from the DT, stuff like that will go. That's Sydney standing in front of me, so I didn't feel like getting up. So I was asking her to hand me all the stuff that I showed you earlier that was on the counter from that top shelf. So she was very helpful. So I'm just getting these in here trying to figure out. I do not, with the Tupperware, is that what it's called? Do we still call it that, or am I showing my age? The containers, right? The containers we get from the Dollar Tree, like the McCormick ones and Betty Crocker and stuff like that. So I don't separate the tops from the bottoms. I don't use them like a lot, but the ones that I have, I do use, but I keep them together. It just makes things easier for me. I don't want a bunch of tops and then all the bottoms and then I can't find it. It's just too much. So I keep them together. And so you see me put all the spices that overflow in this container right here, through that up top. So yeah, I'm good to go. Forgot my mixing bowls were up top. So now I got to rearrange some stuff. Those are the salad bowls. I'm going to throw those in the pantry so I can get these mixing bowls down here. Make it look a whole lot better, right? Right. So here we go. Before, girl, with all the skewers up there and everything, that is a whole mess. But not now. Yes. Look at that. I'm loving it. I feel like I'm talking a whole lot louder than I was in the beginning. I don't know why. I feel like because the girls are talking right now, like I need to talk over them or something. But now I'm over here underneath the kitchen sink. The left side was pretty good. I didn't really have to do anything. I have a lot of what do you call them? Cutting boards and things over there. The strainers are right there next to me. So it was really the right side that was giving me anxiety. So yeah, just started pulling some stuff out and everything.
Take every inch of my body. Wanna dance with you all night long. Dive in, babe, you know we can't stop this. Come on and show me what you got.
So I'm going to use the tray that all the sprinkles were on that I pulled out the pantry down here. So this way I can do a little spin, right? So just put in like the hand soaps and the dishwashing stuff. Girl, I got the gingerbread up already. It's not, we ain't even ready for that, but we're about to be. So that was the one I grabbed from the Dollar Tree maybe like a month ago or so. But yeah, so the skeleton, the soap, the goals, not the skeleton, the skull, right? Is that what it is? Yeah. So, girl, yeah, just throwing some stuff in here.
Next to you, like astronauts, we're in the night sky, and we won't come down. Make every inch of my body. Wanna dance with you all night long. Dive in, babe, you know we can't stop this. Come on and show me what you got. 'Cause I don't care if they think we're mad to be falling in love with you. I'll do it again.
So just giving this a little spin. It was real quick and fast. This side just needed a little bit of TLC, right? So I'm going to put this Windex before my husband has a whole fit. It has to be there. He can't live without it. Oh my goodness. But you see the craziness, right, on the right side before, and then we get into like all of this, right? It's just better. Like, I feel better about it. So yeah, but what we're going to do right now is get into this slow cooker pot roast. Yes, girl, it was so good. Oh my goodness. So this is the whole, I was getting ready to call it a set. The whole like packaging with the roast and all the veggies and everything in there, the onions, the carrots, the potatoes. So I just rinsed off my roast, got my sazon, my adobo, and some garlic. And you see me piercing this. I'm taking it kind of all the way to the bottom. Big holes, well, not too big, but just so that that seasoning and everything can get all in there, you know, while it's cooking. What I'm going to do is squirt some garlic in there and kind of like push it all the way down into the holes that I made. I'm going to season it up with the adobo and the sazon. So I forgot at the time, I do it at the end, but I forgot I use that Montreal steak seasoning on everything. It is so good. And I forgot because something happened where I had to turn the camera off with the girls, right? I got distracted and I forgot. So, but I still got it in there at the end. Girl, I can't live without that Montreal steak. So put the roast in there. Now you're going to see me switch it up in a minute, but just getting these veggies in here. I'm going to wash those off real quick. You see them all glistening now. And then, yeah, just cut them up and throw them on top. But I'm going to switch it like a crazy ass.
With you all night long. Dive in, babe, you know we can't stop this. Come on and show me what you got. 'Cause I don't care if they think we're mad to be falling in love with you. I'll do it again and again and again and again.
So you know it does come with that packet right there. So I just tossed all of that on top, right? But then I realized, you see what I'm doing? I flipped it. I took the potatoes and everything out and put them on the bottom and then put the roast on the top. And just throwing a teeny bit of chicken broth in there, plugging it up, covering it. And then this is when I realized that I didn't put any Montreal steak seasoning on there. So I'm going to get all in this good, right? Sprinkling all of that in there all the way around the roast. So it was so good. It was perfect. Look at this. Cooked it on high for 4 hours, pulled it apart midway, put it over some rice, made some cornbread. The leftovers are going to be for roast pork sandwiches. All right, you guys, I'm going to go. Don't forget to subscribe. I'll see you soon. Bye.